In the context of the Christmas season, we celebrate Mary, the Mother of God. We celebrate the Feast of the Holy Family, Jesus, Mary, and St. Joseph. And then we celebrate the feast day of Kings, which is called Epiphany. Epiphany means manifestation. I'd like to just comment briefly on the three gifts that the kings brought to the infant Jesus. These three gifts were gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Each of these gifts represent a certain aspect of who Jesus is. Jesus is like a diamond. And if you expose the diamond to the sun, you're going to see various colors that are going to emanate from the diamond. Christ should be the precious pearl in our lives. The gold represents the fact that Jesus Christ is King. He is King of Kings and He is Lord of Lords. He wants to reign over your minds, your hearts, your emotions, your lives, everything. He wants to reign. Then we have the gift of frankincense. This is symbolic of the fact that Jesus is not simply King, but He is God. So He is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And the final gift that was offered to the infant child Jesus was myrrh. Myrrh would be a special ointment that was placed on the body of a dead person. So this represents Jesus' humanity, which was destined to die on the cross for our salvation. With these three gifts that were given to the infant Jesus, gold, frankincense, and myrrh, we can offer our three gifts. The gold represents our desire to want to give to the poor and to give to the church and to give to charities, mindful of what Jesus said, "Whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me." Frankincense, which symbolizes the divinity of Christ, represents our prayers. In Christmas season we want to pray more, but also at the beginning of a new year, especially we're in the year of faith up until October of this year, it should be a year of more fervent and more intense and more frequent prayer. Let our incense of prayer rise to the throne of the King of Kings. And the myrrh symbolizes the humanity of Christ that would suffer for us. Should be our desire to practice a life of penance, practice a life of sacrifice. Our Lady Fatima said to the children that they should pray, 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 especially to pray the Rosary, but offer also sacrifices, because many souls will be saved through sacrifice. So in sum, gold represents Jesus as King, and we want to give in charity. Incense represents the divinity of Christ. We want to intensify our prayer lives. And myrrh symbolizes the humanity of Christ destined to die, and we should be willing to offer up sacrifices to show that we truly love Christ.